Hey y'all, I'm James Wright, and welcome to my shop. Oh, this isn't my shop, it's his shop. Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to my shop, my actual shop. This last week has been a blast, a lot of things going on, traveling and woodworking and just a pile. So videos from this last week, number one, I did a, basically I wanted to show what I'm going to be doing with the shop and getting some ideas, what would you like to actually see done in here, because I have more space and a lot of things going on. So I'm going to be doing a lot of shop renovation videos and things like that. So if you want to get in that conversation, you can see the link for the video right up here. Also, I did a video on the piston fitting the drawers. A while ago, I did a video on actually making the panels to piston fit, and this one was actually the, okay, I have the panels all glued together, how do I make the drawer actually slide in and out? And so that was a fun one with a lot of little things that you don't normally get to think about, and how do you actually fit something into place. So yeah, go check out that video too. Videos coming out for this next week, I honestly have no idea. I might be doing the next installment of the dresser and actually going through what all has been done recently. I might be doing a video on this square, which I'll be talking about soon. I might be doing a video on some router planes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in. I might be doing other videos. I have no idea. Just got back, so we'll find out. If there's something you want to see, let me know. So this week I was out on the East Coast. I went to Williamsburg for a good friend's wedding, and also then got to go to Williamsburg and poke around there. If you haven't ever had a chance to go there, fantastic place, especially with the cabinet shop. There's also a good museum in town. Just a lot of great history, and particularly around woodworking, you can see a lot there. Then I went up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and on the way I stopped off at my new friend Travis's place to take a look at his shop, and I actually had a chance just to sit down and chat. It was a lot of fun. So thank you for that, Travis. He gave me a sticker and a shirt, and yeah, a lot of fun there. And then I headed up to Lancaster, Pennsylvania to shoot a video with Christopher. We're actually doing a video on making these squares. So in one afternoon we put all this together, did all the joinery, and glued it all up and got it ready. I just have a little bit more work to do on it. I have to actually do the smooth out on it, take off all of the dowel pins down to flush, and then finish it. So this video might be coming out this week. It should be kind of a fun one. It was a great time to actually do a video with one of the viewers, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. While I was in Pennsylvania, also did a hangout in Lancaster and got to see several people come out for this. Here's the picture of a couple people. There were several others that left before this was taken, but had a good time and a lot of fun actually getting to meet people. And while there, John Burkett, a good friend of mine from Philadelphia, gave me this, which is a spoke shave with about a 3.5 inch, almost 4 inch wide blade. Absolutely awesome. I'm loving this thing. Looking forward to kind of cleaning it up and actually getting it to work. So yeah, there's got to be some fun project I can do with this. I don't know what yet, but yeah, it's coming along. So things coming up for this week, I'm going to have a live Q&A at noon Central Time on Thursday, so it's the 23rd, so you can schedule out that. If you have any questions you'd like added to that, leave them down below and I will put those into the pre-order list. And so that should be kind of fun. Live hangout with you guys. If you have any questions or ideas, love to meet you there. Let's see, Thursday the 23rd at noon Central Time. Tomorrow on the Crafted podcast, we are going to have a guest, Mark Spagnola from The Wood Whisperer. I'm sure you all know him, and it was absolutely a blast to have him on the podcast and do the recording together. That was, I think, one of my favorites so far that we've done. So that will be out tomorrow, and I'll leave a link to the podcast down below. This week, I also blew past the next goal on Patreon, which I was not expecting at all. Several people really stepped up to the plate and made it kind of fun. And this goal is that I will now continue to do what I have been doing. That was actually what the patrons requested I do for the next goal. So I'm really looking forward to the one after this. I'm going to be doing specific how-to builds for the patrons on Patreon. So I'm really looking forward to that. If you'd like to find out more, you can find out the link in the description below. Speaking of patrons on Patreon, the question of the week comes from Mark Hobbs, and he asked, how do you know when wood has dried enough? It's been sitting in your shop for a while, it was green when you brought it in, is it dry enough now? And you need a moisture meter. There are all sorts of them out there. I actually got this one from Tack Life. Really, really good. I like it a lot. And it's just quick and easy. It has 2 tongs that you can then put into the wood, and it gives you a moisture reading, 3.5%. And it's different for different woods. And so what I like to do is, rather than just testing it and seeing, is it to an ambient moisture level, I actually keep a smaller piece from that stock set aside, and I let that dry completely thoroughly so that I can test against that. And so I know that if this small piece is down to like 9% and it's not going any lower, but the logs that have been sitting there are still only at like 12%, then the logs are going to have to dry a little bit longer, because it'll take longer for those larger, thicker logs to dry all the way down to ambient moisture. And so rather than just testing and seeing 12%, well, is 12% actually dry? I don't know. It depends on your basement. It depends on your house. So you really can't go by a particular percentage. But actually knowing what the percentage is then gives you an idea. But you have to have a baseline to test it again. So I'm probably going to be doing a video soon about actually testing moisture, as I'm going to be having a couple projects coming up. But yeah, definitely get yourself a moisture meter, and I really like this one. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. So that's about it for this week. A lot of crazy things going on. I'm going to be hitting the dresser heavily. I'm trying to get that done here soon. So hopefully we'll be having a video coming out soon with the progress of the dresser thus far. And maybe even doing a finishing video on it soon. We will see. And yeah, a lot of other things going on in the shop and other projects coming up. It was fantastic to meet many of you this week. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you down at the Atlanta Woodworking Show. We'll also be doing a hangout in Asheville, North Carolina. So if you're going to be around for that, I'd love to see you there. That's about it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit like and go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I want to say an incredible thank you to the patrons on Patreon. You guys are the reason this channel keeps rolling. If you'd like to help out with that, you can find out more over here. Also, if you like this video, feel free to check out one of my others. You might find something you like there. And until next time, have a wonderful day.